Manaki from Queensland. He may have a question for you, Olaf. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, of course, about the shark nets, and I just find it obviously fascinating that even you, like many years ago, this was a problem, and that you swam out there. So today we feel that at least in New South Wales, nets are being removed during the whale migration. So would you say this is something we should also do in Queensland?
Oh, absolutely. Those nets are killers of so many beautiful, wonderful marine animals. And people that don't know, because the general public don't swim out to the mesh nets. It's just something they don't do. When I was young, Ron and I, we had a tinny, an aluminium boat tinny. And we'd just go out in our tinny and drop over the side on snorkel and start cutting away. The shark net people who ran them hated us. And they told us they hated us. And we'd just laugh at them and continue doing it. They actually were all good blokes. We made a film, a documentary on Use the Shark Nets and the horrible way that animals were caught and the beautiful creatures that were in them. I never got a photograph of the little dolphin. I always wish I had, because that one would grab people's hearts. But even a great white caught in the mesh nets grabs your heart. There's a wild animal in its own environment, not our environment, its own environment, dying because we want to go in the water and think that makes it safer. More people drown than are ever taken by sharks, by far more. People drown in numbers, 3 or 4 at a time, or even more, or sometimes just one person. The shark doesn't come up on land into our environment and chase us, but we go into its environment and think we have the right to kill the animal that lives there. Only a human being has that sort of a brain. We have the right. Frankly, I don't think we do. I think nature has made a mistake giving us that right. It's not where humans are supposed to go. We're land animals. We make a decision. The decision is yours to make, absolutely. To go into someone else's environment and expect to be the king of the place or the queen of the place. And I object. I didn't once, I do now. The nets, that's what we were talking about originally.
Yeah.
I think the butt nets are barbaric. They're not selective. They're not really saving lives. Most sharks are caught swimming out from the beach, not coming in. I don't know if you know that. I only know that from seeing them in the nets, the side of the net they're caught on. And all these hundreds of non-aggressive, peaceful marine animals that get caught and killed every year is a disgrace. Like I said, the sharks don't come into our environment, so if we go into theirs, it's a decision we make, and we make it knowing. It's like driving a car. It's a decision you make. You might get hit by a bus, and you know this, but it's your decision. There's no difference.